Today I'm going to play or at least this morning I'm going to play the Evermotion mechanical painting. Let's see. So I've only got 5 days and 13 hours left for this one. Now they've also added a quest for this, which I plan doing later today. And I'll also do this later today. But first I want to start with this. Felix Yog, a person from the court of Fontaine, seems to be having some problems. I think that's in my daily stuff. The passion of Mondstadt is well found, I say, more so than I imagined. In fact, even their hilitrolls are so lively. Regardless, Mr. Yog, we ask you not to go out by yourself again. What? Then what about my machine? I'm still missing, 1, 2, 3, 18, 19 components. We've got adventurers working on finding them. Just wait here in the city where it is safe, please. But without that device, it's a matter of inspiration, you understand? What shall I do when inspiration strikes? It comes and goes, like a belch after a good drink, or a candle in the wind. Actually, that's not a bad analogy. I should write that down. I'm sure Xavier would love it. You... Honorary Knight. Ah, wonderful. Just the person I wanted to see. Please, over here. What's wrong? Well, allow me to introduce you. This man here is from the court of Fontaine. No man am I, but a daydreamer. That is how we name ourselves. So, Mr. Yog, this is our honorary knight. Yog, Felix Yog, salutes to you, honorary knight. Long have I heard of your many exploits. You know me? Of course, of course. Who wouldn't? Your battle against the Fallen in Mondstadt made headlines in the Steambird for 3 whole weeks. If those reporters knew that I was speaking to you right now, why, they would be beside themselves with envy. What's the Steambird? You don't know? It's let's say it's a rather popular newspaper in the court of Fontaine. You once got their sales up to record numbers, I'll have you know. Front page, full length, expert interviews up the wazoo, and the best hand-drawn illustrations more could buy. You made a lot of people mad more there. Well then, traveler, Mr. Yoke, I shall leave you guys alone. I've got some other things to handle at the moment, if you'll excuse me. Swan leaves in a hurry. It is as I told. The Knights of Livonius have a never-ending backlog of work. So why are you here in Mondstadt? Me? Well, I'm actually planning to tour Tibet. As for the purpose of my trip, why, it is to promote these kinesis cores that I've made. Simply put, a kinesis core is a form of clockwork device, as long as its mainspring is wound from time to time, these cores can provide motive force for a long period of time. I even created a sort of perpetual motion toy powered by the kinesis core to show off its capabilities. I call it the Evermotion mechanical painting. Unfortunately, while I'd love to show the device to you, its allure was all too much for even monsters to resist. At the moment, they must have divvied my device up into many pieces in a manner most unfriendly, playing around with each component. I have, of course, asked for the help of the Adventurers Guild, but I have received no news from any adventurers so far. Honorary Knight, could you help me out as well, if you have a mind to? Believe me, neither my device nor the payment due will disappoint you. Leave it to me. Wonderful! You are indeed a mighty adventurer, and a mighty sympathetic one too, just as the paper said. It is a shame that we're in Mondstadt. Were we in the court of Fontaine, I would bring a few reporters from the Steambird for a exclusive interview with you. I'm sure that your charisma would bowl them over to the point where you'd be guaranteed another 3 weeks of worth of headlines, not to mention the requisite royalties. So I must go collect these components. Fontaine's also another area I'm looking forward to when they come around to it. Raw meat.
I will have order. Rally!
Looks like a brand new. Wow, that's a big box of parts. This has gotta be the stuff. Box of components. Like that. There it is. Box full of components. They all look quite intact, perhaps because monsters have no interest in them. Let's hop right up here, and then go talk to him. So I don't know if this event is all the way done, but I hope so. There's only a couple days left, so I would assume it is. You've returned, Honorary Knight. What news of the components? You mean these? Yes, indeed. This is wonderful. Heavens, yes. Well now, since all the components have been returned to us, all that is left is to combine them. Well then, Honorary Knight, if you want, you can attempt to put all the pieces together. It will be an interesting experience, trust me. Are you primogens? All for going to get some supplies? Salutations to you once again, Honorary Knight. Would you like to try piecing the Evermotion mechanical painting together? It seems that you have some questions for me, yes? Are you interested in the Daydream Club by any chance? Daydream Club? What is that? Let me think. How should I explain this? So, generally, a club is a loosened A loose assembly of people starting sharing the same experience. But the Daydream Club is bound by something more than interests, that is to say, dreams. However, these dreams are often critical as unrealistic, so we say to ourselves, why not just name the club Daydream? And that's what we did. As for us, the members of the club are naturally daydreamers, holding to our daydreams. Tell me more about the members of the Daydream Club. We are not great in numbers, but our members are all extraordinarily imaginative. I, Felix Yog, wish to create an energy source that can operate in perpetuity. Per, pe, perpetuity. So forever, okay. And I want to use purely mechanical structures to build it, requiring no materials that regular people can't handle. Next up is Xavier, the genius artist and creator of the film camera, which, by the way, is an exquisite product, I tell you that. However, his hidden talents are most strangely displayed in the films he creates. We believe with all our hearts that this man will become the greatest filmmaker in Devat. That said, I haven't heard from him since his journey to Inazuma. Honestly, what has he been doing? Yeah, we've seen him. Then there's another one of us, Mr. Garcia, who's working on a numbering machine. Well, he does zone out from time to time, but trust me, he's a natural-born mathematical genius. Last but surely not least, we have the brothers, Miss McCountry and Bebes, with their boundless energy. They are working on the super-sized cannon. Their schematics state that it shall fire missiles that can fly high enough to touch the stars of Tibet, all while carrying people inside. They are still searching for the right fuel for the product, but their daydream is the craziest plan I've ever heard. Are you serious? Of course, we're absolutely serious about our daydream. I mean, isn't Daydream Club a perfect name for us? If you're interested, do visit the town of Pretricore in the Court of Fontaine. That's where our members gather. That said, if you went there now, you'd probably encounter a rather downcast pair of brothers. Although I think Fontaine would be really cool to go to, I think it's gonna have a lot of the crazy name stuff. Although it's gonna be like crazy puzzles and stuff as well, and could be really interesting. I've actually met Xavier in Inazuma. You tell Felix Yog about your experience with Xavier in Inazuma, I think. That's what it said. Fabulous, fabulous. Tatara tales shall make Xavier bless his heart. Famous overnight, mark my words. But honestly, I am just really relieved. I thought he might have, you know. That said, since things have been dealt with, why Wasn't he even sent one layer back? Whatever, I'll send a layer back to Petrichor later to tell McCountry the news so that he won't stop. He can stop worrying. Okay, so now let's do this. Restore mechanical painting parts. So we can do all but the final one. So I did one day too early. That's fine. I'll get started. Travelers must adjust different gears, components, and place these components on columns to allow them to interact with one another and activate the final driven gear component. Travelers can place each gear component on a column's upper and lower levels, but take note that each column can only fit one such component. Gear components at different levels cannot connect directly, but they can be connected through duplex gear components. These duplex gear components can also be inverted. When fitting gear components, you may sometimes find a certain component may stack with other columns or components, thus making placement impossible. So I just gotta, like, connect them. So I see, that doesn't fit. Okay, now 2 should fit a smaller one. Let's go to 4. There we go. And this one can have the small one, I think. Oh, it doesn't reach. 6. Let's see, medium-sized one. Successfully restored. Next one. Is this the second puzzle? Current challenge incomplete. Okay, so this is the first one. Okay, let's go to 3. And this one there. Oh, doesn't reach. Let's go to 2. Put a small thing there. Okay, 5. Oh, that doesn't reach. Okay, 7. Should we be able to have a medium-sized one? Okay, let's go to 5 and... Oh, doesn't fit. Okay, 7. Don't suppose the big one can fit, no. How do I reset? L2? There we go. A small one there. And I think a medium one at 3. At 7. 5. Oh, I see, it gives you hints. But I don't want to use those hints. I see, so you can put... Okay, 7. Can't place in current state, let's see, 5. No, cancel. Okay, I want to reset this again. L2. So, where can I place the really big one? have to place it here for some reason. Oh, I see. Okay, so now I place this one because I connected it to the bag. Okay, 2 is small piece. 1 is also a small piece. There? Oh no, I can't put that. Okay, cancel 1. Okay, there. Now let's go to 7 and see if I can fit a medium size. Oh, switch it to the upper level. There we go. Neat. This is pretty cool. Okay, got duplex gear. Let's see. How do I place it on top? Okay, so let's start with medium size there, small in there. I think that'll work. And medium size? No? Cancel. Small? It's actually place it with this. So that brings the thing up a level. Oh, it doesn't reach. Okay, let's put the 3, 2, I think, if I can do that. There. Okay, let's reset that. Yeah, I didn't think that would fit. Okay, let's see. 5. Okay, that fits. 4. 6. 3. Oh, this was the top one. Okay. Let me try and... Okay, cancel this one. So it's back to 4. I don't think I need these ones here. It's kind of confusing. Okay. You have to go to the number that you want to remove. So 2. Okay. Let's just reset. Knowing now that this piece up here needs to connect to duplex gear. Got help. Okay, 4. 5. 3. Oh, that doesn't reach, because it's up higher. Okay, 6. Okay, I think I'm starting to understand what's going on. Okay, I gotta switch 6 to this one, and then 4 to this one. Oh, it doesn't reach. It doesn't reach. It's too big. Okay. Seven. Okay, let's see if I place 7 with this. 6, 4. There we go. Okay, that's gonna probably have to be on like slot 3 or something. But you can switch how it's set up. Okay. 2. Let's see, 1. Medium size. Okay. So you kind of put 2 at the upper. Yep. 4. Can I put this one here? Yep. Nice. Oops. 4. No, it doesn't reach. Okay, 2. Can I put a medium size? Nope. Let's reset. 5, let's see. Okay, cancel. 3, can 3 fit in medium? No. Okay, 1, can I just put a medium size? Yep. And 5. No. Let's see here. Can 5 fit the... Oh, 2 maybe. There we go. And... No, it doesn't reach. 5 fit the big one? Oh, medium? Oh, whoops. Okay, let's go back to 5 and see if it can fit. Okay, let's get rid of 2. Maybe 2 is the problem. Three. Okay, I think I got this all wrong. Let's see, can I put in position 3 that one? This one? Okay, 5. Oh, I gotta get rid of 3 now. 5. 4. I think 2's just too big. Yes, let's see. I don't know. Let's see. I can't tell how... I finished a few. I don't know how far I am though, because each puzzle seems like it has 2 for each maybe. Okay, let's reset this. Again. 3. Okay, so that immediately places in the top level. Let's see. Okay, 5. I think could use this one here. No, this one here, I mean. Okay. Cancel. Let's go to 2. 3. That doesn't seem like it reaches. Okay, 2, 4. There we go. That reaches. Now, oops, I want, there we go. Okay, I gotta switch maybe 1 with this. Or 4, actually. I think that would work. 4 to the big piece there. Then, 1 hasn't fit. Oh, I think 2 can use a big piece. There we go. Oh, I finished everything.
That was the whole event?
That was the whole event. I have 1 more missing, and I'll do that tomorrow. I guess. Look at all these primogems. Well, that was fun, but I wish, like, I really like this design of puzzle, like, for the, one of the events in the Light Festival. I can't remember what it's called exactly. Anyways, it was like a shadow puzzle, but there's only like this. Yeah, Lantern Right. There was a really cool shadow puzzle that they did, but they only had so many. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll stream after lunch. If you've been enjoying this, please leave a like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. And yeah, I'm gonna work on the island for the next stream. And I'll also do the abyss. I'll start with the abyss. Spiral abyss. Because that reset today. And you can see how well I did in that. So yeah, thank you for watching. And and also thank you to my patrons for supporting this channel. And if you want to support this channel, you can click the link down below. And thank you for doing so. And see you later today.
Arataki numero uno